Every Valentine's Day, the elderly woman puts on her finest makeup and walks slowly into the train station because her husband had promised her he would return on Valentine's Day. But now 75 years have passed and she still hasn't seen him return. After decades of waiting, she has gone from being radiant and youthful to having a head full of white hair. Although time has left its marks on her face, when her gaze falls on the photo at the platform, she still smiles with the innocence of first love. Her thoughts drift back to the moment she first met her husband. With just an unintentional glance, their hearts were instantly touched. The seed of love took root and began to grow. In just 3 short months, they walked into the halls of marriage hand in hand. However, the happiness was short-lived. Nick received a draft notice to the battlefield. In that war-torn era, parting had become a common occurrence. But for Ella, who was 6 months pregnant, this farewell was an unbearable heartbreak. To soothe Ella's anxiety, Nick made a heartfelt promise. He vowed to return on next year's Valentine's Day. As the farewell bell rang, Ella burst into tears. After a heartfelt kiss, Nick boarded the departing train. But just as the train started to move, Ella suddenly ran after it. She handed Nick a peace card. Though it seemed like an ordinary card, to this loving couple, it was a precious token of comfort for their hearts.
Now you have my heart. Keep it next to yours and bring it safely back to me. I'll always love you, Caroline.
In the days that followed, Ella continued to send letters to Nick, and whenever she received Nick's reply, Ella would feel immense joy. When she eagerly opened the letters, she was surprised to find not only Nick's warm words, but also a handmade airplane model. It was a gift for their child's birth. Nick revealed in his letter that due to the tense situation at the front, he wouldn't be able to witness the child's birth.
As for me, I think about you every minute. I keep your Valentine in my pocket, next to my heart, to remind myself that one day, this will all be behind us.
However, after that letter, Ella never heard from Nick again. Her worries grew day by day. One day, Ella saw the postman with a heavy expression heading toward her neighbor's house. She was immediately filled with a sense of foreboding. Sure enough, her neighbor's husband had died on the battlefield. Ella's fears deepened. She dreaded receiving the same bad news. On the night her child was born, Ella hurried to have a photo taken of the baby, hoping to share the joy with her husband at the front. The child's arrival was like a beam of light that temporarily brightened Ella's world, darkened by longing. In the busy days of raising the child that followed, time seemed to speed up, until one day, the radio announced the end of the war. Ella finally felt a glimmer of relief. She believed Nick would soon return safely.
See the airplane Daddy made for you? Daddy's flying this airplane right now. And he's thinking about you.
But fate played a cruel joke.